woke up this morning with a crick in my neck. Thought it was nothing, but it's still here, heck. Poured some black coffee, forgot what for. Why'd I walk into this room? I don't know anymore. Used to party hard, now I'm in bed by 9. Shots means cortisone, not tequila with lime. Used to chase dreams, now I chase my pills. And I got 5 kinds of lotion for my various ills. My knees pop like bubble wrap every time I stand. And why are all these teenagers talking like they're in a band? When did I get old? Was it gradual or bold? One day I was hip, now I'm cold. 'Cause I brought a sweater and I'm told that's gold. I blinked and my youth was sold. Man, when the heck did I get old? Used to rock out loud, now I rock in a chair. Used to have abs, now I've got Tupperware. I sneeze and throw out my back, how's that fair? And I grunt like a caveman, just climbing the stairs. All my passwords are pets and my first car's name. I yell at clouds now, that's my game. I scroll on my phone with my face way too close. And I think TikTok is just clock overdose. When did I get old? Was it socks with my sandals uncontrolled? Or when I called new music too loud to hold? Now I nap like a bear in the winter freezing cold. Got more meds than stories I've told. Lord, when the heck did I get old? But I kinda like it, this slower pace. Got some laugh lines carved on my face. Wisdom's just a fancy word for I forgot. But I remember love, and that's a whole lot. So here's to the great and the belly fold. Still don't know when, but dang, I got old.
I wasn't muted. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's your pal Grumps. Yeah, we're gonna be playing hardcore Minecraft, and we're gonna talk about something fun. Well, something I think is fun. I don't know if you think it's fun, but cooking Thanksgiving dinner and other things, of course. We'll talk about. I'll yap about other things, but yeah, I'm gonna talk about Thanksgiving dinner, what it means to me, and all that happy stuff. But yeah, let's get into Minecraft here. Those who aren't aware, actually, this is actually there must have been an update or something like that, so I can play hardcore in 1.21.10, and I got the world's worst spawn. I really I'm gonna be honest, I hate Spruce Forest. I do. But yeah, I'm thinking like cooking my Thanksgiving dinner today. Because, you know, I kind of want to. Typically, I cook it on Thanksgiving, you know, and all the trimmings, you know, the turkey stuffing, all that. But I'm not Gordon Ramsay and stuff my freaking turkey with onions and lemons and all this shit. And I was like, I think that's about the dumbest thing I ever. Why do I consider? No offense to Mr. Ramsay, but where's this? You know the reason why people put stuffing inside a turkey? One, it's to season the bird, to get all those flavors throughout the turkey, and to really and help keep the bird juicy. Yes, basting is required. Now you can do all that herbal butter stuff underneath the breast and all that stuff like everybody loves to do now that everybody points it out, pull the skin out. But I will say this. I'm going to try that this year. All right. Just to see. Because typically I don't do that shit. Why? Because, no, I need to move on. I need more. Hold on. I'm doing this the hard way. Why am I doing this the hard way? Shoot. I need all of it. But yeah, it goes back to reason why people do things that maybe not necessarily the new ways, the best way. It's memories of when you're growing up. Thanksgiving to me has always been about smelling that turkey, all those herbs, cooking in the turkey, the smell of sage cooking, because I use sage stuffing. And I love sage. To really bring back those memories of when I was a young lad. What's this down here? And to really enjoy the whole Thanksgiving experience for me is to do it the traditional way, stuffing in the turkey, the way I grew up, all of that. It's all about remembering those experiences when you were just innocent. Yeah, you're a dog, all right. You're a dog too. I can't tell you how much I hate dripstone caves. But that's the main point of Thanksgiving, is to not only create your own traditions, but remembering the traditions that you grew up on. Is that operator? Yes, I do. No, I don't worry about it. I'll keep going this way. We'll keep heading north. If we come across a village or something like that. But it's all that experience, remembering all that time when family growing up, and the best, the best triggering best trigger for remembering things, your memories to kick in, is smell. So that's kind of the reason why I do things the way I do it. It's just the smell of all that food cooking, the way I grew up, it kind of like triggers that memory of when I was a kid, when the big thing on Thanksgiving was sitting with my family, my brothers and sisters, and watching the Thanksgiving parade. This my parents always, my mom sitting in the kitchen like at 6 o'clock in the morning, getting like a big ass turkey cooking because we had a big family. Like I said, I'm the youngest of 12, so yeah, you gotta remember how big that turkey probably was to feed everybody. Uh, I'm not gonna leave you here all by yourself. So yeah, I mean, no offense to Mr. Ramsay and his newfangled idea of how to cook a turkey, but putting the bacon on top to baste it and shoving onions and carrots and all this stuff inside of it. He does that for gravy, supposedly. Oh, I'm at a village. Well, that's a good indication of a village. Let's see what we got up here. But, you know, let's see what we got. Hey, we got a waystone. Cool. Any food in here? Yes. We'll take the potatoes. I don't know why I'm doing this the hard way for. Just want that. You can have a dirt block. I don't need it right. Ooh. Hey, shoot. Never mind. Not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I am going to grab this waystone. I do like that, how you got like logs lying on the ground here now. Kind of cool. Nice idea, in my opinion. But, that's Thanksgiving, like we make the jokes of, oh, families come to Thanksgiving, oh, hell's gonna break loose, blah, 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 blah. It's also the simple fact being, how to put this? Not everything memory you have of Thanksgiving is bad. Even if you had a bad childhood, you can't sit there and say every memory of your childhood is horrible, because it isn't. To be honest about, people tend to remember the bad things a lot easier than the good things. Okay, that's just the way people are. But let's be honest. If everything was horrible all the time and life was shit all the time, you wouldn't know when you were having a good, like, honest, joyful moment. I think that's the reason why we do have bad times. So you know when you're having good times. And you need to hold on to the good times when you do the bad times, because that's what's going to get you through the rough patches of your life. Now, to remember those times when, like, you had this one instance of your friend or family, like, carry you through a tough situation, where you will, remember these little things that happened when you were growing up that were actually good. Because, like I said, not everybody's childhood is awful. Okay, let's be honest. If it was, we'd all be psychotic. I'm just being real. It's just my opinion. I know you're free to disagree with me, but that's how I feel. It's like if everybody's life was shit growing up, then you wouldn't know when it was good. Apparently that bed's occupied. There's bundle that would come useful. There you go. You have that. But, I know it's very easy to go through life thinking everything is shit. Okay. Well, the truth is, everything's not shit. That's a fact. Everything's not shit. Okay. I'm not saying that things that don't get rough every once in a while. But what I'm saying is, it's not as bad as you make it out to be most of the time. You know, things get tough, and you carry on. You know, and but how do you get that? Okay. How do you? Well, okay. How do you get a waystone? How do you get a regular backpack? That's the real thing. How do you get a regular backpack? You got waste speed on that? Really? Here we are. Sleep through the night. And sometimes you need to remember that a little reminder that hey, everything's not horrible. We'll take that. That would be helpful. Let's take the pumpkin seeds. What else you got up here? You just stay right there. Nothing here. I will take that job block though. Anyway, have a good time. Go out there. Not show the world what you got. No. Or just, stand there and look like a fucking idiot. But it's, and it's easy, like, especially with social media and stuff, to think everything's shit. Let's face facts. If there's where all fucking drama happens is on social media. It's like everything. Hey, what's a horrible thing? What's the worst thing that can happen? No. I'll put that in there. I'll help until we get backpacks. I just want to keep that out. And we'll just put that over there for now. Yeah, put that there. We'll kick that later. We'll hold into the pumpkin pie. So that's basically the reason why I kind of do Thanksgiving the traditional way. And I kind of laugh when you say, "Oh, Gordon Ramsay's," it's like, no, it may be good, but is that what you're gonna remember from your childhood? Is some British dude cooking a turkey with the stuffing's not inside? I don't think he even makes fucking stuffing, to be honest with you. Which, it's kind of fucking annoying to me. And I don't believe stuffing should be cooked on a stovetop, because if you're going to do that, just get stovetop stuffing and call it a goddamn day. Because, okay, I've been there. Can you get over here someplace? I'm going to get out of these snow mountains because it's going to kill me. I already know. I'm going to where I've been before. Which way was I going? I don't want to go that way because that's ice. Maybe it is to go west. Yeah, let's go west. West, young man. But yeah, it's just, no. And I see people cook it and all that stuff. I mean, it does look good, all right? I'm not saying it doesn't look good. But as for a Thanksgiving turkey, I'm going to say no. That'd be something like, if you like to have turkey some other time, I would do that. Like, just for, hey, I just feel like having turkey. and then cook it like that without the stuffing and all that stuff. I mean, that's cool. But for Thanksgiving, no, no, no. I'm just being honest. No. And let's face facts. The food that Gordon Ramsay cooks, especially since it's all fresh and everything, it's expensive. The ingredients are expensive, which, you know, it's not as much as a criticism as much as reality. Okay. I'm going to be spending probably close to $100 on Thanksgiving dinner. I still got to pick up a couple things at the store. There's some things I forgot when I got my Thanksgiving food together at the grocery store. Milk, sour cream, and a couple spices. All right, whatever. That's the first time I've seen those chickens. Oh, yeah, that's right. They have like different kinds of chickens now. Kind of wish I had a Carry On mod. But we're playing hardcore. That's a lot of freaking berries. Jeez. Maybe I should use that for food. That's what I'll do. I'm going to do the pumpkin pie next. Then we'll do the sweet berries. Because sweet berries as a food thing, it sucks. But I usually don't make a sweet berry farm. Ooh. Let's get up some of these mushrooms, though. They'll come in handy later. If we ever get to the point where we can cure zombie villagers and have diamond armor where I won't die in 2 shots. Probably should have... No, I didn't want to kill the iron golem because last time I tried to do that, it killed me. So that'd be a bad thing. Oh, look, a fox. Yay, a fox. Let me, let's get the 2 more mushrooms. I get 16. I think that will be enough mushrooms. If not, I'll find a dark oak forest and go from there. Haha. Sucks to be you. I wouldn't hang out up there if I was you guys. You're cute little foxes, but you're about to become roasted foxes. I am not going up that mountain. But, you know, and I take, you know, honestly, I enjoy Thanksgiving a lot more than Christmas. Because Christmas is stressful when you're a parent and you're constantly struggling and all that stuff, and you have to deal with, you know, marriage falling apart, all that stuff, you know, stuff that you don't see in the fucking movies that often. All right, we're gonna do this. You know, you don't see Hallmark specials about, hey, divorced family Christmas, and you don't have any fucking money, and you're being portrayed as a scumbag to your kids. You don't see that one. You know. Ooh. You don't see that Christmas special, do you? Jesus Christ, I scared myself. What? Thank you. Boom. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, that's the Christmas special you don't see. Hey, Dad's a scumbag for Christmas. Oh, yeah, you don't hear Christmas songs like that. Let's be honest. No. That's sad. The sad thing is what I just said is probably more true than anything else. I mean, it's just not women who do it. Men do it too. I mean, being vindictive and basically using kids as a weapon is an open gender thing. It's not exclusive to one gender. Just being, no, let's be real. Okay. Okay, both genders do it. It's like the best weapon in a marriage is use your kids against your spouse. I would be, just so you know, I never did that. I always told my kids to make their own decisions. It's like when my son came to live with me, I told him, I said, listen, if you want to go see your mom, go see your mom. I'm fine with it. I'm not worried about it. You know? If you don't want to see her, then don't see her. It's your choice. Regardless of my feelings, you have every right to know your mom. And the reason why I said that, because, and I'll stand by this to this day. When my son was younger, he was really close to his mom. Really close. So, and if he still wanted to be close to his mom, I was not gonna like going, no, you can't. I don't want you talking to her. Remember what she did to you to cause you to come live with me? I never did that. I never did that. You know, I firmly believe that children should have a right to know their parents, and they should not be used as weapons against each other. Because you're doing more harm. It's such a harmful thing. Unless that parent is legitimately abusive, yeah, I get then, you know? But if they're not, guess what? Just because you're mad at them, don't take it out on your kids, because that's all you're doing. Now, contrary to popular belief, or what my children have been told, I did not abuse them. I was I was in charge of discipline. Because God knows I didn't want her to discipline. She'll take it too far. Half the time she did. Gotta get comfortable. But I like I said, I firmly believe that it should be, children should know both parents. Then children should decide for themselves whether I don't believe a court should decide where the kids should live, because half the time they get it wrong. No, this is where the big misconception that women raise kids better than men. I was like, then why did I get a phone call from a school saying my kid has a suicide note in his backpack? Why did Children and Family Services not do anything about it? Why didn't they call Children and Family Services? Yeah, they did though. But yeah, I got it. I want to cook up this iron. But no, it's this misconception that women are better parents than men. It's like, dude, that's always a case by case basis. Or what's the other one? Mothers are more loving than fathers. No. That's a myth. Let's be honest. That's a myth. There's no factual evidence to back up that statement. And those who know me, no, I love if someone's going to say something to have actual evidence to back up their statements. Let's see. So Spawn was like right over here. That's what Spawn was. And we went this way first, and we went to this village over here. Oh, there was a ruined portal over there. Oh well. I'm not going back. Let's be honest. And this was an old growth spruce. That's a river. That's a river. Beach. Okay. I want oceanfront property. That's what I want. I don't mind if it's a forest, but I prefer plains over everything else. But it's just like it, and these are like things that, as an adult, can ruin your holidays. And I'll freely admit, for a while it did for me. That because I was a stay-at-home dad for a long time. I mean, regardless to how people feel about it. Let's make some torches. And hold on, let's take care of this real fast. Nope, not that. Take care of that. And we can use this. Then can feel better about it. Yeah, hi, go away. I don't want to play with you. Yeah. Go take a dirt block and go home. I don't want you around me. I can't play with you right now. Well, granted, I could possibly do it, but maybe? Oh, shit. Haha. Took one hit. I didn't get one. Oh, well. Ender Pearl will be kind of helpful right now. Oh, cool. All right. Oh, wrong thing. Sure. What we can do is, I probably should have done this before I played with the Enderman, but hey, make a shield, yeah. And we'll hold on to the rest of the iron until we get a lot more iron. And we'll put the torches away and put the shield on. Okay. So no, but it's like for Thanksgiving, what I make is the traditional turkey with stuffing. That means stuffing's actually in the turkey. I cook it that way. That's my preferred method. And let's go get those firefly bushes. I want some of those. Candy yams with the marshmallow on top. I'm gonna try something a little different this year. I'm gonna try do brown sugar and cinnamon crust on top, then make hey, come here. Here we are. Then put the marshmallow. I just want to see if I could do that. For me, Thanksgiving is kind of like, once you're comfortable with cooking, I mean, some people aren't. Nothing against them. I mean, it's some people kind of freak out about it. Oh, there's more firefly bushes. Let's grab some of those. I'm only gonna stop for iron. Nope. Let's stop doing that. Okay, hold on. Let's kind of take care of this right at the moment. I don't want to deal with this. Let me just kind of take a look around. Either way, I have what's the red dots? Yeah, all those leaves. I don't care about those leaves. Which way I want to go? Oh, no, back. I want to look at the map. I want to go north. So I want to go this way. But you know, it's very easy, and I'm guilty of it, to get the holiday humdrums. But one thing that helps me get through the holiday humdrums is cooking. You know, cooking that Thanksgiving meal and all that stuff, and celebrating Thanksgiving the way I typically celebrate it. It's something that, you know, I think reminds you of your childhood, reminds you of better, you know, especially if you're going through a rough time. It reminds you of better times. It reminds you of times when you were a child and you didn't have all the adult stuff that you got to deal with. And the smell of your childhood, well, it kind of helps bring that back. You know, it just, and there's, to be honest with you, there's, no, I think it's really needed a lot, especially in today's world. Because, oh, this is like interesting. It's really interesting. Do we have a blue flower over here? I know there's a whole bunch of flowers over here. We got playing animals, we got bees. Ooh, there's blue flower. Yeah, because we got to make the best bed. Blue bed is the best bed. So, yeah, blue bed is the best bed. And this looks nice. We got this big space here. What's this? How deep does this go? Can't really tell. I'm on the wrong side of it. Is this like going to be a good area for? Does it go down any further than that? No, but no, that'd be a good place for a mine. We got ocean over here. I mean, this is like not too much terraforming. It's a lot of it's flat. Too bad there's no. Oh, there's a village right over there too, on top of everything else. Shut up. Once again, shut up. And there's a waystone right there. And there's another village over there. So the villager problem is solved. Yeah, I think we're going to call this place home. We're going to call this place home, yes. And shut up. How far does the sun have to go down? I mean, seriously. Thank you. So, no. That's why I feel Thanksgiving is like a far more important holiday than, say, Christmas. I mean, because Christmas, while important, is, to me, a holiday where people get too wrapped up in the gift giving and all that stuff. If you know what I'm saying. And they get stressed out about it. And it's easy to forget the real reason why you're giving a gift is show people, basically the whole I love you thing. Love. Ew. That emotion. You know. Put that there. Put that over there. How do I get stuff out of here? Okay, that's how you get stuff out of there. All right, that's interesting. Boom, boom. I don't know why I got this. Blocks in that one. I always had troubles picking out where to put the tree farm at. I do want to get rid of you. I don't like oak trees. Puh. Not too big on spruce, but if we get to the point where we have villagers, we can... Fletcher would be good for trades. Hopefully, maybe we can get this world, stay this world long enough for Christmas. I'm going to just chop down most of these oak trees, except for the ones that had the beehives on them, because I don't like looking at them. Not a big fan of them. I just love how Cal's just walking and it's like, I got an axe. I'm just going to walk in front of the guy that has an axe. That makes sense. Just do that. Yeah, that's... Okay. That's got a beehive on it. That's got a beehive on it. Of course, I got the hiccups again. What's with me streaming and getting the hiccups? I don't get... this is a new thing that's recently happened. It's like every time I start streaming, I get the freaking hiccups. That's... I'm gonna have 2 oak trees left. And we got a cow on a mountain. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I do have the vein mining mod on here. That's the reason why I was able to get all that. It's not a book, it's just a mod. Anybody trapped down there? Yeah, there's iron down there. Is there iron up here? I don't see it. There's a pig. I hear chickens. These are typical vanilla animals. I am not going to try to collect every single one, the new colorations of animals. Just putting that out there. Someone is wondering about that. Not going to do that. I don't care. There's like 55 different colors of cows now, or there's like 15 different types of dogs. What I care about is they do a freaking update on the end. That'd be nice. Stop giving me trial chambers, archaeology, all this stuff. Which, personally, in my point of view, archaeology was a major disappointment. But, I mean, the only thing that came out of the archaeology thing is the fact that the sniffers. That's the only good thing that came out of archaeology. Other than that, the rest of it is just like big disappointment. It's just stuff to clog up your inventory. Don't mean to do that. Okay. Alright. I'm happy with that. I mean, the rest of these got beehives on them, so we're gonna leave those alone. We are gonna do this. Yeah. We can't get rid of all these damn things. Get some bone meal. That'll come handy later. All right, we got 2 pieces of bone meal. Not a lot, but hey, it's better than nothing. Oh, what's in this one? All right. What we got here? Yeah, let's put the wood in there. There we are. We'll put you in there. What we got here? Oh, we got some stuff we can cook up. We're gonna save that for a farm, and that's a good start on sugarcane. Then we're gonna go check out that village and take the waystone from there because it's like we can see it, and there's a village over there. We could probably grab another waystone from there. That's a lot of. I noticed a lot more villages have waystones, so like the ones real close, I'll go ahead and just grab them. We don't need to teleport there. I'm like, I can see you. Hey, Demon Slayer, Western indie VTuber propaganda is like Western indie VTuber community is a safe space where everyone can be themselves. In reality, is World War III. I hope the Western indie VTuber community gets exposed for what they were. That's every community. I'm just being honest. That's every community. You know, it doesn't. It's not an exclusive thing for VTubers. I've said this before. Any genre of quote unquote community, whether it be commentary, VTubers, just take a good look at the beauty community. I mean, man, you want to talk about a community that like it's really freaking toxic. Just hang out, just go to a community Reddit or something like that. Oh dear God, they're so fucking toxic. It's just just watch some beauty drama videos. What Jeffree Star? What's the other guy? And the whole thing with Shane Dawson, all that's all stemmed from the beauty stuff. You know, it was big a couple of years ago. Which I think Shane Dawson got a raw deal. Not that I really watched any of his. I did watch his documentaries; they were really good. But people got pissed at him for doing documentaries. I'm like, can you just make up your fucking mind, please? You know, why are you angry at him? Are you angry because he collabed with Jeffree Star, and you don't like Jeffree Star? It doesn't sound familiar. It's like, he said hurtful things. It's like, dude. It's like, no, there's a point in time when you get to the point or a certain age when someone says mean words, you're like, okay. Apparently they don't like me. I'm fine with that. Not ruining my fucking day, I can tell you that much. I don't want you to be around me. My pleasure. Can do. Don't have a problem with that. You're not hurting my feelings any. I mean, reality, that's all it boils down to, is just people do this dramatic things to pretty much just say, I don't want you around me. It's like, okay, dude, not an issue. I won't be around you. That's all you have to tell me. You don't have to make a Google Docs and all this stuff, or I don't want to work with you. Don't just say that. Don't blow it. Don't make this like the second coming of the Third Reich. I mean, come on. And that's, to be honest, that's what a lot of this stuff is kind of like. It's like, oh, she's a horrible human being because she did this, that, and the other thing. It's like, it's just fucking mean words. I mean, what are you bitching about? You know, I don't get it. I mean, I get it that you don't want to work with her, but I don't understand. I really don't understand the whole, I hate everything about her because what? This one. I don't care about eggs. What was that? Oh. But yeah, I mean, but it's just I said this before. What's going on with the VTubing community has happened in every type of community there is. You can say commentary, beauty, animation, all that stuff. It happens. It's happened all there. It's IRL streamers. I mean, just look at all the shit that QT Cinderella's going through. Now, granted, some of the criticism I agree with. Do I think it's being blown a little bit out of proportion? Yeah, a little bit. I think if you, it goes back to, if you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. Okay. I voted for who I wanted to vote for, but that doesn't mean I'm going to watch it. Okay. I have no real interest in watching the Streamer Awards. To be real with you. Okay, we gotta do something. Oh yeah. I gotta do this. Yeah, whatever. Can't get back to my gameplay. Okay, let me get back to the. All right. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I want to do this. Replace near. How far? Grass black with dirt. Gonna be the best way to do it. Because I think that would keep the flowers, but and still eliminate all the grass. But it's like all the drama that's happened with the VTuber community, and there's new ones. Like every fucking week, there's like a new one. Okay, and it's the same shit over and over again. It's just people taking stuff to extremes. I didn't like what you called me in this game. It's like, come on, man. It's like, I get that some of these people are immature, in their 20s and stuff, and success has happened really early in life for them. I'm not saying they didn't struggle. Let me make that clear. I'm not saying they didn't struggle. What I'm saying is that the lack of financial challenges, that would be the best way to put it. Financial challenges or real deep personal struggles haven't given any real life experience. Real life experience is, to put it bluntly, is bad shit happens to you all the fucking time. How you deal with that bad shit defines who you're going to be. It's easy when everything is going hunky-dory for you, when everything's like coming up roses for you. You become a YouTube partner, Twitch partner, or I don't know if there's like such thing as a Kick partner. I don't know. I don't really look into Kick that much, and you start making money. You've been doing it you've been a content creator for, I don't know, 5 years, whatever, and you're starting to make pretty good money and all that stuff, and you're starting to see becoming successful, all that stuff, and you started doing content creation in your early 20s or even out of high school, and that's what you're getting successful and you're getting all this money, and all that stuff, and YouTube or Twitch is the only job you ever had, you don't have real life experience. Real life experience is having a job and having a place of your own, and you get a paycheck, and it's not enough to cover the rent and food and other bills, and trying to figure out how to cover all that. Now, there's some people are going to say it's easy or not. Sometimes it's not easy. Unexpected things happen. Car breaks down. Medical emergency, family emergency. Unexpected expense happens. And you have to address it on a limited income, a limited amount of money going in. All right. And you have to figure out how to, like, if you had to go, you got family emergency, your mom is sick and it's bad, and you need to go to, you live in Maine and you have to get to California. You can't afford a plane ticket because a plane ticket is like $800 to $1,000 for one way. Or you're going to have to spend pretty close to that same amount of money to drive there, or even take a fucking train. And you got to figure out how to get that, you know, to make that happen. And it didn't get rid of the grass. Okay, I was just trying to see if that would get rid of the grass. So where do you want the grass to go? All right. It's like, yeah, grass blocks. How to do this? About this. What did I do? I did a 288, I think it was. 288. Replace dirt with, what would be good something to replace dirt with? So because I don't want to have to. I could do that. Replace the dirt with water. I don't want to do that. Because there'll be just a big fuck up right there. Let me do this. Because it didn't do what I wanted to do. But you know, and that's why I see what kind of is happening. You got a bunch of immature people that don't really have any real life experience. I mean, I'm not saying that they're bad people. I'm just saying they don't really go through struggles. I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of VTubers have successful parents. You know, some of them. Okay, even the ones that don't have unsuccessful parents. I'm talking about in business. I'm not talking about actual parenting skills. I want to see something. It's in here. Short grass. Okay, let me try that. Short grass. Okay, there it is. Let's do 48. All right. And to really understand how to problem solve, especially whether it be financial, personal, I mean, relationships and all that. These are things that you learn growing up. You're successful one time, but that unique situation is not going to work for every single situation as far as relationships go. All right. Just because it worked with this friend doesn't mean it's going to work with that friend. That's what I'm getting at. So a lot of VTubers don't really have that life experience. They say, hey, they go with the basis of this worked in this situation. But every situation is unique. Now, you can generalize things. I mean, if you're having a problem with someone, the first thing you do if you're having a problem is, what did I do wrong? Go ask them. You communicate. First step is always communicate. And VTubers suck at it, which is plainly obvious. With the amount of drama this year about VTubers going off the rails, about a miscommunication, we got one recently, which I'm going to talk about on Monday. And it's important to remember the first step is always talk to the person that you're having a problem with, rationally, calmly, and get the issue resolved. That issue may mean that you're not friends with them no more, which, fine. It's like, are you still friends with people that you went to elementary school with? No, because you grow apart or you move and you lose contact and don't talk to each other. Right? Are you still friends with people you were in high school when you're like in your 30s? You'd be surprised that most likely your best friend in high school is not your best friend when you turn 30. Your life, your lives tend to diverge. You go one way, they go another way, and you stop talking to each other. It doesn't mean that you don't like them anymore or you don't want to talk to them. It's just life. You got busy. But you learn from that experience. If you have a problem with your friend, you talk to your friend about it. Hey, well, I don't like it when you did this. Cool. Get rid of all of it. Not having 50 bazillion seeds. All right. Okay, we got that out of the way. Okay, we can go to this village. But the main problem within... Well, I'm just going to say the VTubing community because that's how this all started. Is a serious skill set problem of communicating, which is funny because they're streamers. If you think about it. What do streamers do? They talk. But they don't want to open up. Okay, there's a lot of VTubers become VTubers because they want to stay private. And that includes with their problems. Okay, that's just when they don't talk to their friends. They're not comfortable talking about their issues. And instead of just working it out, and they just hold it in, then it just fucking explodes. And I know I'm gonna give away who this is, but it's on point. This whole bullshit. When I got mad, I wasn't really mad. That's bullshit. I hate to tell you, that's just fucking bullshit. Oh shit. Let me fix that real fast. I didn't realize I was still... what the fuck is this? More ladders, more pressure plates, more... Huh? Oh, I did put that mod in here. Oh, okay. What? If I got to downloaded that mod, but let me fix this real fast. I didn't mean. Okay. That's yeah. That was a whoopsie doodle on my part. Something I didn't mean to do, but oopsie doodle. I fixed it. I didn't give myself anything extra. I just replaced how I fucked up. I gotta stay down here until we get all this. But you know, right? Oh, I left that over there. Not a big deal. And it just, it goes back that you have to realize that people make fucking mistakes. No one's fucking perfect. I know. It's like right now, it's like, I've said this before, I consider GVP and Loboto friends. But it's not, doesn't mean that we're not going to have a disagreement. You can disagree with someone that you consider a friend. And I'm sometimes, I can be overpowering sometimes. I know that. Okay. And especially when I have a theory and I think I'm right, I can be a little overbearing sometimes. I know. It's like, I'm aware of it. And some people could say I have a strong personality, which I don't fucking think so. I'm not too concerned about getting beetroot. This is the weirdest fucking village I've ever seen. Well, no, not really. There one time I had a village that was like mostly in a cave. But it's getting there. What we got in here? Nothing. What we got up here? It's in here. All right. Okay, there we go. We got more bundles. I don't care about flowers. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we got a cartographer table over here. I'm just gonna grab all these job blocks. I don't. Why not? It may come in handy if I live long enough. Oh, bread. Which, no, good. What did I do with my bed? Oh, I put it down. Okay, so we're just going to have to wait at the night this time. But, it's just... And then, don't get me wrong, there's been some serious shit that's happened that I've covered. Once again, if it deals with public safety, yeah, that needs to be brought to light after you go to the police. And they tell you it's okay to talk about it publicly. You don't go to social media and make accusations. You go to the police and you file charges. And when they say it's okay to go ahead and talk about, that's when you talk about it. Not before. Why? Because if you go out there and blab on social media about an alleged crime, well, you're pretty much letting the person know, hey, get rid of the fucking evidence. Because the whole he said, she said shit, it's a 50-50 shot. Especially if you come out making accusations and all your statements that you make public are in the public sphere and police can get you a public statement. There's a Wayback Machine, people. The people can use the Wayback Machine and see your past statements. And use it against you. So, you gotta be mindful of what you do, which a lot of these people don't do. They just shoot their mouths off thinking, I can say this shit about this person on video and all this stuff. Well, that's a matter of public record at that point. even if you delete the video, YouTube or Alphabet keeps a record of it, because if someone files a lawsuit against you and they're subpoenaed to provide the video, they have to provide the video. The data is still there. They can just use the Wayback Machine too. So you got to be intelligent, especially if you're dealing with serious issues and serious crimes. You got to be serious about it. I mean, there's a lot of shit that I see on social media that I don't really take part of. It's like, oh, this person is now said all this heinous shit about this VTuber, and now they're working with them again. They worked out their issues. Be happy. Don't bring it up. What they said in the past is in the past. They can't take, I mean, they can go back and probably delete the tweet, but it's not going to change the fact that everybody's going to bring it up to their face. Well, here, let's try a new method. Don't. Just don't. You know? They said it. There's a record of it. They worked out their issues. They apologized to each other, or however way they got back to working together. Leave it alone. You know, just leave it alone. Oh, let me do this. I should have done this to begin with, but after I went to hardcore and okay, single player. Go back in here. You know, if someone's collabing with someone that they had a beef with in the past, and all of a sudden, 6 months to a year, they're collabing again, that means they worked out their issues. Be happy. You know? Don't bring up what they said in the past. You're not helping. I'll tell you that much. You're not helping. Just let it go. You know, especially if the person that was at the center of this controversy said let it go, then fucking honor their wishes, man. If they don't want it for it to continue or brought up all the time, then fucking don't bring it up. I mean, unless somebody else that was involved in the controversy brings it up, then yeah, it's going to happen. You know? But other than that, it's just like, was everybody in that one house? Yep, everybody's in that one house. Oh, that's interesting. It's there has to come a point in time after a controversy has reached its conclusion. Whether you agree with it or not doesn't fucking matter at that point. It's just the people that are involved say, we're not talking about it no more. That you're going to have to let it go. Because the only thing you're doing is coming online being miserable. And just looking for a reason to get pissed off. Quite frankly, I'm lazy. It takes a lot of effort to be pissed off all the time, by the way. I'd rather not be pissed off all the time. I mean, or go online looking for reasons to get angry. You know, it's just too much fucking work. I'm lazy. I don't feel like doing that all the time. I'd rather go online and have a good time. Have fun. You know? I mean, just take a look at my Twitter account. Most of my Twitter account is just me posting silly shit. I don't really talk about ongoing drama that much. I mean, when I see it going on, I bookmark it and I'll stream about it. But I'm not going to, unless it's something I feel that I need to talk about, I'm not going to talk about every single fucking thing. You know, it's kind of got a lot better things to do with my time. And also, it's very hard on your mental health. I'm just being honest. It's very hard on your mental health. At least it's hard on my mental health. Just to go online and be angry all the fucking time. It's tiring. I'd rather not. Like I said, I'm lazy. I mean, just so you know, it's just not Western VTuber culture. Japanese VTuber culture is a lot worse, by the way. I was like, Nightmare's getting married. If that would happen in Japanese VTuber community, people would be fucking flipping out that a VTuber's getting married, or that they were married. I mean, Rusha had a boyfriend, and everybody got pissed. Everybody got pissed in Japan that were her fans because of idol culture over there. That they can't she can't be their imaginary girlfriend. You know? So there's problems in all facet of VTuber culture, regardless of region. 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah, man. Someone needed to borrow my jumper cables. Of course, this is always like when I'm doing something that people have to bother me. Which, no, fine, okay, whatever. But, what was I saying? There's problems in all facets of VTubing communities, regardless of regions. Okay, it's just the problems are maybe slightly different. It's like what we find as a big issue here in the West may not be a big issue in Japan. You know, but you know, VTubers in Japan are a lot different than Western VTubers. Okay, you don't. I mean, how to put this? It's like Mori Calliope. Okay, she came out of the gate swearing, dropping the F-bombs and all that stuff. Japanese VTubers don't really swear that much, and when they do, it's like, hey, it's cute. Japanese girl is swearing, or Japanese guy is swearing, and they're saying it like, with a funny accent, you know, ha 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 ha. Like the famous Miko clip from GTA. If Mori Calliope done that, oh dear God, people would fucking flip. To be honest with you. All right, but since it was a Japanese, you know, VTuber and it was funny, I mean, she didn't really get any backlash for it. No. Yeah, I did get that one. But, you know, it's just not just the West, but that's what I'm getting at. It's just not the West. It's, holy hell, what the hell happened here? Okay, oh, that felt no help. Let's go see. We don't need all these wheat seeds, though. You can put that back. There. There you go. And there's another one over there. Oh, whatever. But I don't think it's not a west or east thing. It's just no. There's people who take it just too fucking far. There was Kiara got stalked in Japan. Some weirdo stalked her in Japan. You know, it's what can you say to that? You know, it's the things that happen to talent. Let's put it that way, and that covers all of them, not just VTubers or what. Well, I'm just gonna leave that one. I'm just gonna be nice and leave that one. But it's just not exclusively here in the West. Okay. It's around the world. It's the whole world situation. That's what I'm getting at. It's not, and to think that it's just a Western problem, you're kidding yourself. Okay. Now, I will say this, and this is probably true. The West tends to make a bigger deal out of it. Okay. As compared to like Southeast Asia. Let's just put it that way. I'm not gonna just say Japan because there's no Korean VTubers, Korean VTubing companies too, and Chinese VTubing companies and all that. No, there's get rid of all these. Yeah, put that in there. Here we go. Let's go look at this village. So I think no matter your level of fame, there's going to be people who are going to try to he's going to go too far with it. As far as being a fan. That's who I call the lunatic fringe. I can't believe that, hey, I'm a fan of this person. I can't believe they won't be my boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. You know, because it's not strictly a woman thing, by the way. Women are not the only one that experience these little creepy things. Men do too. I mean, Who was it? There was a guy. I think he was like a musician or something. I don't remember exactly what his name was. This is like 5 or 6 years ago. Actually, it's like closer to 7. A fan just showed up at his house asking for a glass of milk. And sit there and want to, talk about getting into a relationship with him. That's like, that's like, that would scare the fuck out of me. Someone who, okay. It's just things that you kind of just like going, okay. I mean, I'm taking every precaution I could possibly can to protect where I'm at and all that stuff. As far as location, that's an interesting way to put the thing. You flew far. See, I'm taking your work block because you should have had a chest. So I can get tools. Get on my way. Yeah. Get rid of him. I don't like nitwits. They just like wasting my time. Well, that was all good. Yeah, we don't do. Yeah. But it's you got to. It's like being on this side of the mic now. I gotta be cautious about my own safety because there's some fucking crazy people out there. Gotta be mindful about that shit. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody's crazy. It's just like you gotta think about like how much do I want to reveal about something that could be defined as my personal life, Yeah, I've said a lot, but it's been, to be honest with you, it's been very generic. I haven't really talked. I haven't got too personal about my exactly where I'm living at. I mean, I've said the state, but it's a big fucking state. No. Oh, you poor things. Let me help you out here. There you go. Well, you're an idiot. Do you want to come out of there? All right. Here you go. Yeah, like just put this thing anywhere. Oh, we got gold. I don't want the flower. I don't need that flower here. You have both flowers. But all right. Yeah, I think we got everything here. Let's head back to base. As soon as I figure out where base is. Is that a? There's a waystone over there. Let's go get that waystone. Do I have a boat? Yes, I do have a boat. Let's use your boat. That's right. I fought the Enderman in the boat. Let's do it this way. It's getting dark. I think we need to start running. So, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things I'm not 100% comfortable about talking about online. Not that I think it's going to get me in trouble, because talking about VTubers can get me in trouble, to be honest with you. Because some people may not appreciate me talking about VTubers. Let's back that way. Oh, I kind of screwed up. Okay, that's... Oh, shit. Hit the windows. Stop that. Back to the game. Yeah, we need to get back to that village and get into a house or something like that before we get overrun by mobs. Yeah, we'll be good in here. In fact, while we're here, let's take these too. Oh, no. Let me take that too. Why not? Take that. Here we go. But yeah, it's just... I mean, I understand, like, why, like, people try to hide their identity as much as they possibly can. Because there are fucking nuts out there. People who are actually crazy. And they don't kind of don't respect boundaries at all. Okay. Oh, that's full. And then we can put these, put that, put that. Right, and that. There. I didn't even really mean to put that in there, but that's okay. But when you put yourself out there in the public sphere, you got to just be kind of mindful of the issues that you're putting your safety issues. You know, it's like I got a copyright strike and they wanted my address. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just delete the fucking thing. You know, I'll just delete the stream. Because I was like, how good as YouTube is by verifying that the person that did the strike actually has the copyright to that material, which is none. They do zero proof. And that's how people get swatted. That's how people get their channels taken down and all that stuff. Because YouTube doesn't verify if that is the actual copyright holder. And you give your personal information out there, all of a sudden this individual acting like they're a company now has your home address, your name, home address, that they can use to dox you, swat you, all that stuff. And because of that, and because I'm aware that it's happened to multiple content creators, I refuse to fill out that form. I was like, you say this person has the copyright. Prove it. Prove they actually have the copyright before I give out my personal information to an entity I have no idea if it's the actual company, or just some sicko out there that gets his rocks off by swatting people. I just don't want to fucking deal with it. That's why I've been kind of careful about the music I play. Why I get in trouble is for VTuber highlights when I play a music from a VTuber. I mean, I try to get permission, but they don't respond. I mean, I'm still waiting for Hololive to get back to me. I mean, come on. I just said, fuck it, I'd go ahead and do it anyway. Not that I was worried about making money off of it. I was like, hey, if it doesn't get monetized, it doesn't get monetized. I don't give a shit. You know? I don't care. I mean, so early on in my content creator career, it's not a big fucking deal. And to be honest about it, I'm not going to, even if I get to the point where I do get monetized, it's probably not the way I'm going to make my money. It's probably going to, hopefully, like super chats and stuff like that probably will be where my main source of income will come from content creation, not AdSense. Because YouTube takes majority of that money in AdSense. They don't really, it's not really that fair of a split for content creators. Okay, I do have a bed. All right, I can sleep. Yeah. Some guy, he was, oh, don't want to do that. Okay, let's get back to my base. Where's my base? My base is over this way. But, you know, it's just, these platforms need to start taking things very seriously as far as the safety of the people who create content on their platform that makes them, that putting themselves out there, that whether they're making money for them or not, they should have responsibility for their safety, because they know just as well as anybody else that there are some people with bad intentions out there. And to act like everything is hunky-dory, they're doing everything they possibly can, bullshit. Bullshit. All right. One, no computer program should be able to file a copyright strike. I'll tell you that much right now. Someone actually, it should be a human being, and they should have to put their name down and who they represent, the address, all the same information that the content creator has to put in those forms. The person that filed a copyright strike, they need to do the same thing. And that information needs to be shared with the content creator so they can verify that this is a legit person and not just some sicko out there. And, hey, no offense to all you sickos out there, but, you're a sicko, so deal with it, to be honest with you. It's bad that we have to be cautious of the reporting system on any platform, because most platforms don't really take it seriously. They're just like, oh, if you get swatted, you get swatted. It's not our fault. Yes, it is. It is your fault because you didn't do enough. I mean, I got a copyright claim one time where the person didn't have the fucking copyright, because I looked it up. I had to do my own research instead of, YouTube. I mean, come on. And it's like, that's fucking ridiculous. I mean, the same thing would be true on Twitter, which don't, you know how wonderful Twitter is by treating their content creators. I mean, they're deeply appreciative of the content creators on Twitter, so because they really want to get their gifts when people give them gifts so they can complete their collection of whatever. Yeah, I'm just being a dick right now. That's kind of what I'm doing. To be honest with you. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Looks like we're definitely in a river valley. Trying to figure out. Let's keep going north. Let's see what that gets. I kind of want to find an ocean because I want to go to shipwrecks and stuff. And do I have? I need to get wood, not logs. I want actually planks to make doors. In fact, I probably should go ahead and just take some with me. Good old hiccups. Let's be honest. I mean, most platforms don't care about streamer safety, you know, or content creator safety. Let's put it that way. They kind of look at content creators as a piggy bank. And if the piggy bank gets broken, they got 55 more. All right. Until literally someone sues them because they got doxxed and it came from the fact that someone filed a false copyright claim and they had to give out their personal information. They're not going to do jack shit. You know, they're going to use the excuse, we tried to do everything we can to keep it. No, you didn't. Because an intelligent person can look at it and say, did you verify that that person actually has the copyright? And if they say no, that means you're liable for any action that they do because you didn't do enough to verify the person who's making this accusation of a false copyright claim. And if they do make a false copyright claim, what action do you do to prevent them from doing it again? I'll tell you right now, none. I mean, personally, I think if someone files a false copyright claim, now do me copyright claim, not community strike, copyright, that they are permanently banned from the platform. Okay? And if they're using a VPN, I hate to tell you, VPN won't protect you. Because if, let's just say, Kick, Twitch, or YouTube gets sued because they didn't do something to protect someone's identity and something bad happens to them, and it's shown that they didn't do their due diligence in protecting people, their I won't say employees, but their contractor safety, as far as protecting them from keeping their personal information out, someone's eventually going to just file a lawsuit. I'll tell you this. I'm not saying they're going to win, by the way. But it will be in the fucking news, I'll tell you that much. Okay? I mean, the first time one of these platforms gets sued for giving out someone's personal information and they get, like, swatted and shot or something like that, which I'm surprised that someone has got shot, swatted, and killed. But how did they get their personal information? That's the thing. If they got it through the copyright system where they follow the copyright and YouTube insists on don't do the due diligence to verify that they actually have the copyright. It's not that fucking hard, by the way, people. It's just it's literally maybe a 10 to 20-minute search to verify who has the copyright. No. It's like hackers. I mean, I got a 3-step verification on my account. And I put a misleading email up there on my account. It's not misleading, it's a business email. All right. But it's not the email that's associated with this account. No. So they can try to like hack that that email account that's on my profile on YouTube, but it's not the one that's associated with this channel as far as getting access to it. I'm not stupid. You know, and I do have a 3-step verification on my account. I have added you have to get a pass key. If I sign on my account, I got the typical 2-step verification, but people can hack your phone. So I add a 3rd step to it. Okay, to protect my account and my channel. So it's something that I, once again, got to think of when you become a content. How do I protect myself and my channel? I know I can put the Albright on, but I'm not going to. I should have made a bed. Where is the village? Let's go to the village. There we go. Just in time, too. Let's not go that way. All right, let's see what we got here. Got piggies over there. That's a lot of potatoes, but I'm not really interested. I got potatoes. I don't need more potatoes, but here. I'll take more bread. And I'll take this stick. And I'll take the chest. I should have just done that to begin with. And I'll take the job block. Because if this has a waystone, I may activate it. Wait. I don't know. Maybe we knew. Meow meow. But let's get back to talking about Thanksgiving. Okay. We gotta deal with this idiot first. He's a nitwit. Here we go. Let's go ahead and take the bed too. Okay. Hey, go take care of him. He did 360. Okay. Whatever. Oh, another nitwit. Oh, I drowned. Where did he go? I was waiting to see if he floated back to the top. Guess not. Oh. Huh? Did he just spawn back in? All right. That was just weird. Oh. It's just you got to be mindful in your thinking that all this stuff is happening in the West with the VTubing community, when you have to realize it's happening around the world. Okay, any community will always have these. I say bad actors. It's about the. I call them fucking the lunatic fringe because they're just. No, they're kind of fucking nuts. To be honest with you, they just take things to this level where it makes no sense whatsoever. Huh. Hey, I didn't even get hit once there. Sure, another. All right. This is I was on an island here, but and it's easy to lose sight of that fact that it's just here in the West we tend to be more vocal than other places. I mean, God, I mean, you just say some people just make an innocent remark and it's like, oh, you're a Nazi and all this shit. I mean, kind of like, dude, come on. You know, it just said something. That's all in passing. It's not like they condemned the world. It means that, yeah, okay, huh? Let's go this way. I mean, there's an ocean monument over here. I'm assuming the ocean is this way. I'm gonna give this ocean monument a wide berth too. Wherever it is. South. I want to go that way. But I mean, I'm I'm not trying to be wishy-washy. I'm just trying to be real. Because I pay when I get involved in something and I get heavily into like the fan base and all that stuff. I notice stuff like that. Like this community is saying shit and it's mostly from this area of the world. And it's like, okay, that's a big deal in that area of the world, you know. Don't know why. I don't understand it. That's why I kind of like want to learn more about different cultures. It's like, why do they feel this way about certain things? Because no, I'm very well versed in American culture. Is that a boat? No, that's just dirt. Okay, because I'm an American, but I don't know anything about Brazilian culture or I know a little bit about Japanese culture, but I don't know what it's like to live in Japan or the Philippines or France, Germany, or whatever. I mean, the more I learn about it, the more educated I get about from people to actually live there, how that culture is. It kind of, broadens my horizon, creates better understanding about, how the world is for them. Swamp, lovely. Spruce forest. Spruce. The most disgusting wood in Minecraft. Spruce. Screw spruce. Yeah, I'm just trying to piss people off saying I hate spruce. I don't like spruce. It's mostly because everybody fucking uses it for their builds. And once again, I'm going to rant about this. I'm going to use spruce, oak, and dark oak. So it's going to be brown, light brown, and dark brown. What a color palette. I don't like birch. Why? Because it's not brown, and dark brown, and light brown. Really? That's what you're going to go with? Oh, there's a sea turtle. We finally found sea turtles. That's actually a good sign. Let me see. Are we in a warm? That's a river. There's a mushroom monument. Let's keep going. Haven't found a boat yet. A shipwreck. Which is a little disconcerting. Because I may have to put down a waystone when we actually do find an ocean. It's like right now I want to try to find a dark oak forest because of the pale forest. That's spruce. Ugly ass spruce. Yeah. Oh. We found a frozen ocean. Yay. That's a spruce. And we're not gonna go there. We're gonna avoid that. I mean, it's nice to know it's there if I ever want to do like an ice highway or anything like that. I haven't done one of those in a really long time. Oh, look, another ocean monument. Let's go this way. I don't want to get too close to that. I'm surprised I haven't come across any trading goes. It's no fine. Not that I'm asking for one. Oh, there's a vote. Let's check this out. Let's see if we got anything interesting here. Let's get out of the boat, please. Thank you. Not really what I'm looking for. Where's my doors? All right. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about this. Try and think it through. I need another door. I should have just done this. That works. You can live with that. Where's the damn chest at? I need to switch this off for a minute. Should be right around here someplace. There it is. Okay, there we are. Well, that's nice. What is this like this? Hold on. You can have that, you can have that, you can have that. Alright, okay, let's put the job blocks in here. Let's put this in here. And put that. Oh, give me that. Put that. Leave that out. Put that in here. Put that in here. Put that in here. That should do. Don't know why my torch is not working. I'm not really interested in doing a treasure hunt right at the moment. Can we get over here, please? All right, that was cool. We didn't get as much iron as I wanted to out of that whole thing, but we got something. Oh, Jesus. Can't get out of this. This is the reason why I don't like going to ice fields. Just want to get out of here. Okay, is this like a shorter way over here? All right. Yeah, as long as that polar bear don't attack. Give me. Yeah. Go up there. I hear you, Squid. I don't care. Hey, how you doing? I'm coming right through. I'm not even gonna fucking take a chance. That's kind of where my philosophy is right at the moment. Is that like a village right there? No, that's a drown monument. Or yeah, there's a couple of drown monuments there. Oh, jeez. The 2 ocean monuments there, but it's like in a big ass lake. I think the only way I'm gonna maybe find something, Taiga. This is the reason why I don't like spawning in spruce forests, because you end up in this type of situation. Okay, don't want to move from this spot for right now. All right, while we're here, we can like do something with our inventory here. Actually, we can put that on. What's that? Okay, projectile tension protection. Oh, it couldn't hurt. Maybe a little bit better than not having it. Let's just turn on our break for a minute and take a look, see what we got. I don't see like drown. Oh, there's a shipwreck right there. But I don't want to play with those fellows, so that's out of the question. Okay. Turn that off. I just want to see if there was like a guy with a trident or something over there. But no, I know people like talking about drama or listen to people talking about drama. I'll be honest, I will be covering drama on Monday or tomorrow for a little bit before I may do like two streams tomorrow. I'm thinking a gaming stream and yeah, you guys can just all stay over here. I don't give a shit. I don't want to fuck with you at all. But I am planning on talking about the big blow up that happened on Twitter because everybody else is. So why not add my voice to the mix? I mean, come on. Kind of how it works. If everybody else is talking about it, well, I need to talk about it because I don't want to be left out of the group. I'm gonna go back and go over to Icefield and try to see if I can get to the other side of the Icefield leads to a War Motion biome. And look, I like doing this. Hey, how you doing? Come on, come on, come on over. Come on, come on. Let's see. You suck. I just want to do it to be annoying. Yeah, there's a... Man, there's a lot of them. As long as nobody's throwing shit at me, I'm fine. Alright, we're good. And we're gonna go to the other ice field. Let's not even get close to it. Let's just stay over here. Where it's nice and safe and sound. And we're just gonna have to... Hey, you guys can stay there. Kind of just park our boat someplace. This is, do I have a... I do have a bed, yeah. Let's do that real fast. I'm not too worried about polar bears. Now, both those skeletons are going to jump in the water. Watch. Yep, one's in the water. Oh, what's... Is that one got a backpack? No, it's just got chainmail. So, let's not even attempt that. Let's just keep going east here. Let's go on the other side of this frozen ocean. Alright, come back. Come back. I don't particularly like the bubble sounds. Hi. You know, I'm not a big fan of that. You know, just not. Let's look at the map here. I mean, it's just like, oh. Yeah, I got the fucking hiccups again. I mean, but to get back on to what I was talking about earlier before I delve into VTuber stuff, which seems to always happen on these streams. I don't mind talking about it, to be honest with you. Oh, let's stay away from you. Yeah, I heard you running after me. I heard you. Oh, I'm not gonna muck with you at all. Huh. Interesting. What we got? Okay, let's just put that down. Just slide on through. Oh, can we stop? All right. Let's see. I only. I don't particularly like snowy biomes. They're a annoying thing. And can't believe I gotta go up a freaking mountain right the moment. I don't particularly want to. Ah, come on. Get up there. I got a question that no one can answer. If this is hardcore Minecraft, right? And if you died, you lose your world, then what do you set a respawn point for? I mean, I get why you sleep in bed so you don't have to deal with the mobs at night, but... Oh, shit. Yeah, I am. Look at all that. Yeah, spider jockey. And more just spawned in. I mean, come on. Jesus. Y'all can just have that whole area to yourself. I'm fine with not even bothering with any of you. I'm good. I'll just keep on going like this, and I am satisfied. Except I gotta deal with this damn spruce tree. Interesting. I don't know if those are cows or yaks. I mean, technically they would be yaks, I would think. Ooh, there's iron right there. There's iron right here. Yeah, I love vein mining. Can't say I have to come back this way. Stop doing that. It's aggravating. Of course, I got Enderman sitting right there. Isn't this fun? Whoa, went to the wrong area, didn't I? I went to the really wrong area. The area I wanted to avoid by any means necessary. Yeah. All I want to do is get down from here. There we are. God, that was a pain. What? Jesus Christ. All right, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. I mean, I don't know how they survived. Thank God for that leather armor, or else I would have been really screwed. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go straight. Let's keep going east, I guess it is. Hopefully I can get out of this damn spruce forest. Really hate spruce. I don't want to be in this area. Can I please get out of the spruce forest? I'm getting so tempted to go into creative mode and just fly through here so I can get through all this. Frozen tundra and all this crap. Let's go down this way. I'm not going to be climbing over freaking mountains again. No, spruce trees can't have beehives on it, so they're practically useless. Because I will say this about oak. At least you can get beehives. There's some water. Oh, okay. Have I been here before? No, this is new. As long as you don't have a baby, we're good. Give me, please, gal, goddamn spruce force. And all this ice and stuff. Too bad you can't do a boat hop, and just hop up onto this ice instead of just sitting here doing this. Oh, Jesus. I know someone said, "Why you just use the bow on the ice all the time?" You know, because it's like I gotta have to constantly do this anyway. This is why I don't like frozen biomes, by the way. Can we please get a frozen biome? I'm like going. Getting dizzy yet? Because I am. Did I literally just... Oh, I'm just facing that direction. Because actually I want to... go that way, don't I? Yeah. Want to go that way. Did I just come out of there? Did I just come out of here? Moving too fast from a render dish. Oh, there's a village. Let's go check out the village. All right. Huh? Okay. Can't get at this side? I'll blame you. Huh. Pick you. Oh. I think the cat just killed a bunny. Yep. Bunny killer. This is why cats are evil. They are bunny killers. We got over here. Another smithing. That's a lot of smithing templates. Tables here. At least I don't have to make them. If I get to that point where I have to make one. All right, there's something here. I will take another bundle. Because I'm gonna go ahead and. You can have that. Don't need it. Or want it. You can have that. I don't need it or want it. Actually, I can do something with that. There we are. And we can just put that in there. We're good. This is where we've been. Ooh, more armor. We can complete our armor set. Oh, I don't need that. I guess I got that. Oh, we got full leather armor. No, 2 of it's enchanted, but hey, we're an all-star. At least that's something. Too bad it's not a backpack. That'd be wonderful. Oh, they got cute kitties. You should keep your door closed. Don't know what kind of weirdos you meet. Oh, another blast furnace. You can always use more blast furnaces. Excuse me. There's some things you need to know. But and the reason why I talk about this stuff, it's like a cautionary tale. Because I never said I'm perfect. There you go. In case any villagers want to follow me up here. All right. Jesus, how did you guys get up here? Can you get up this way? It looks like I can get up this way. Cool. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. Where's the damn door? Oh, it's over here. I'm assuming. Okay, cool. Oh, you're getting bundles left and right, I can tell you that much. You can have that. Have that. It's just 1 stick. I'm not gonna worry about 1 stick. All right, and you can have this. I can put you in dish there. Oh, and I can sleep like that. I mean, I figured out why like VTubers always play Minecraft. It's a lot easier to talk. I mean, you kind of have to pay attention to what you're doing, but you can still yap and play the game. I mean, there's a few times where it just gets like, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing, type stuff. I'm going over here because, damn, at least there's no freaking snow. I mean, I'll take gravel over snow any day. I mean, okay. All right. Oh, only one. Yeah, that's lovely, but at least I didn't have all the gravel come down, falling on top of my head. That's a good thing. Is there like a boat over here or something? Well, there's lava. Something's over this way. There's a skeleton that he can just stay right where he's at. We're fine with that. We're fine with that. He doesn't need to come out and play with it. No, it's a ruined portal. We're not going to worry about that. Yep. We're dodging and weaving here, folks. We're dodging and weaving here. If he wants to come after us, he's got to come out of his cover hole. Yeah, he's got to get out from underneath there. Oh, there's some coal right here. Whoop. Let's see. I could use the cheat and just remove all. Oh, god damn. No, I should have done is made a bucket. That's what I should have done. Because now we'll have a way to get off of here without. When can I get out of this? I mean, seriously. Let's not get into the end here. Of the whole frozen ocean thingamabobby. Maybe this way? I feel like I'm playing Cubert. Those who don't know, Cubert was a video game back in the 80s. Let's put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Well, I might as well put that in there. I don't have any way to cook it. Let's just get off of here. Thank God that's over with. I was so sick of snow and frozen biomes. Ah. Let's not have seen any more icebergs for a while. Hi, guys. You know, sea turtles don't really hang about frozen oceans. At least I don't think so. I think they're like a warm ocean type thing, but it is what it is. So yeah, I was like, I am thinking about cooking my Thanksgiving dinner today, as compared to this Thursday, for various reasons. I'm going to turn all bright off. Because I really want to have turkey, but I still have to go to the store and get a few things to do it, because I didn't get them before. Treasure boat? Is that a boat? Well, it's not right next to an ocean monument. It's right next to all that shit. I'm not. Or is that? Yep. Not gonna go over there. Oh, there was a village over here. I'm just curious if I could find a backpack in a village, because that would be like totally awesome and rad, dude. If I did that. I mean, people like bundles. I'm okay with them. I'm not really like. It wasn't the be all end all for me, you know. I mean, if they add backpacks, that'd be wonderful. I mean, to give me actual inventory where I can actually explore and everything, that'd be great. I think I may just activate that portal. Nope. Of course, it's just want to be a bit. Thank you. You know you will. And there was no, you go away too, because freaking trees are annoying. Oh look, we can get another potion. No, you farmers can keep your job blocks. I got plenty of them. What do you got here? Nothing. Nope. I am gonna grab that. Oink oink. 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 Because we have gotten quite a few waystones. I don't need to add to it. Hey guy, how you doing? Coming through. Oh look, you had that. I don't have one of those yet. At least I don't think so. You just want to be all up in my business, don't you? You're really asking for it. I gotta admit, some of these new sounds are kind of cool, but I'm not a big fan of them. What the hell? Okay. whatever. Yeah, Coach should be the one that has like the best chest in the whole game. More bread, and I'll take that. Yeah, sure. I don't need any more potatoes. I got plenty of potatoes. And now we officially got our gray traveling bed. There we are. Oh. There we are. All right. Have I looked at every house here? I don't think I got these. And I do want to check out that room portal. Did I? I don't remember. Take a look. I think I did. Did I? No, I didn't. No, we go ahead. You can't have no such thing having too many. Let's check out this room portal. Room may have something good in there, or complete and total garbage. But there's only one way to find out. Not too bad. Yeah, golden apple. And some more iron. We can put the iron in there. Put the golden apple in there. We'll put that in there. Here we are. I feel good. There's the portal. Might as well head back home to. I'm not even going to attempt to see if. Oh look, a skeleton person down there. Okay, that's sort of like going bad. Base. All right. So we got full armor anyway, and we've been using the bundles in the correct method, I'm assuming. But you open up inventory space. Let's save it here. Because I gotta go to the store here eventually, and it's been 2 hours. It's 11 o'clock, and I gotta make a decision whether I'm not gonna cook. And I didn't get my PNG going, guys. You gotta tell me when I don't have my PNG going. Really? Nope, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. What's going on with this thing? No, I'm not doing that. Come on, load up. There we are. Let's close that. Let me see if I can get it to work now. No, wait. Okay, there's that. All right. All right. There we go. Don't know why this was just being extremely difficult. But okay. Once again, I want to remind you all that December is for VTuber highlights. It's your request. You do have to follow me on Twitter. or at least know my handle on Twitter, which is @standsof, or you just type in the grumpy old guy and you probably could find it. I make sure to include my Twitter handle on my thumbnail so it'd be easy to find. What's going on in Brazil? I'm afraid to find out. Retry? Don't tell me Twitter crashed again. Okay, whatever. Let's try notifications. Okay, home. Alrighty then, we're not going to do that. Oh, well, see, he stands off, and you can find my Twitter and find my profile on Twitter. Let me just try. There it is. But you're probably not going to see the post. But it's like that grumpy old guy, and you just look for. Oh, there it is, and it's right there. And all you gotta do is comment below it, and you can request who you want. If you see someone that's already been requested, you just like add a heart or something. Which I'll probably repost this next week. Let's see where we got notifications. Let's bumping. Oh, okay. But it's typically on Twitter or X if you want to get down to it. I don't know why is this having so many issues right now, but I tend to not comment on drama. Really, I do bookmark things that I think I need to talk about or eventually will talk about, like the current thing that's going on. You gotta be careful about things, but you just gotta be mindful of getting all the facts straight before that's kind of how I do things. I just want to get all the facts, if the drama is ongoing, I try to stay away from it. Okay, that's not a nice Technoblade. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about this. I mean, no, I'll talk about that tomorrow. But I'm not gonna. I won't put any comments on Twitter about it because what I've learned from the Cinder stuff is when I comment something on there, people go take it to an extreme level. Okay, that makes me gun shy about talking about certain drama. Even during the BAO stuff, I comment on some things in the BAO stuff, and it just people go to the extremes. And I just kind of go, yeah, I could kind of see that viewpoint. I can't have a civil discussion. I don't mind if people don't agree with me. I really don't. But if you're not going to agree with me, at least let's talk about it. Okay, don't sit there and just call me names. It's like, what the fucking point is this? What's the point of this? If you're not willing to have a civil discussion about this stuff, and I had a few civil discussions with people with different viewpoints with me, and they were civil, and they learn about me, and I learn about them. That's the whole point of having a civil discussion. You learn about other people's point of views. You don't have to agree with them. You can walk away agreeing to disagree. But a lot of people on social media aren't willing to have a civil discussion. They just want to stir the shit up. Okay, I'm not interested in stirring the shit up. Okay, I'm not. It's one of those things that once things have died down, I think they should stay dying down. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't try to point to people, oh, don't do this, don't do this. You know, do what you want on social media. That's fine. Just don't really expect me to comment on stuff. It just uh, on every little thing. I mean, if it's like this, what's this VTuber's name again? Cha Cha Chilla. I never watched her content. It was the first time I hear about him. And it's like, I mean, with Bao, I was aware of him. Shiloh, I watched with Bao, Shiloh, Cinder. I've all watched clips of prior to cover. I wasn't like I wouldn't call myself a quote unquote fan, but I was aware of them prior to starting to cover it. I have no idea who Cha Cha Chilla is. I don't know any of the history. So why would I comment on it on social media? I just to be honest with you, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to say anything. I mean, because one, I don't know all the facts, and granted, like I said, I got a lot of bookmarks. I do have a lot of bookmarks here. Okay, that I'm going to use during the stream, and I'll go over during the stream and cover those bookmarks. From basically where is this all? Jesus Christ, where did this all start? I don't need that there anymore. Yeah, I may react to his video. I think that he covered it. Uh, now we'll talk about this too. I don't know why I have that bookmark. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay, I keep that for VSotra. Alright. Don't need that. Don't need that. Nope. I already talked about that. That's just fucking insane. Okay. I do have to clean up my bookmarks every once in a while. Once I cover something, I just gotta get rid of it. But I am going to talk about it, and I'll what I do on any time I cover something. I'm going to cover it on stream, investigate it on stream, and come to my conclusions on stream. Because you see my thought process and how I'm trying to look at it logically. I'm not just going off emotions. I'm not trying to pick a side. I'm trying to know what's the truth. Why is this happening? Why did it start? All that kind of stuff. That's how you investigate things. You have questions that you need answers, and you try to find the answers. Okay, and usually it could be something really simple. So that's tomorrow. Today, it's like I really want. I may hold off on cooking the turkey until Thanksgiving, because it's even just talking about that a little bit just kind of like mentally wore me out. It's just I just get. I'll tell you the truth. I spend more time over here on For You, because I get a wider variety of stuff. You know, and I just gotta make sure. I gotta keep my mental in some place where I can handle disgusting. Just talking about. Let's just put it that way. Just talking about some of this stuff because it does. It can be overwhelming, and I just don't want to be overwhelmed. Bluntly. Haven't watched it, by the way. I still haven't finished watching Shield Hero, the third season. Third season? Fourth season. I still gotta finish watching that. Which I didn't do yesterday. I mean... okay. Whatever. Okay. Walmart's new zipline drone delivery service is now live in 50. Whatever. Yeah. So that stuff is going to be talked about tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to cook a turkey today or not. I'm not 100% sure. I got to remember to get my P&G going next time. Because that's a little embarrassing. But yeah, so that's kind of it for today, Minecraft stream. I may stream later, depending on how I feel. Yeah, I'll be honest, it'll probably be Phasmophobia because I got a collab coming up this Saturday, and hopefully I won't have the fucking hiccups. Because there's things I want to have when I go play Phasmophobia again. And it's going to require me to get to level 14, I say. And right now, I think I'm at level 10, I think, 9 or 10. And I need to go up 4 more levels. Plus, I like playing Phasmophobia. It's fun. Tomorrow we'll be talking about that drama and playing Minecraft. I don't know what order it will be in. I'm going to have dedicated streams for both of them. That way, if you just want to watch the drama one, you can. Or you can just watch the Minecraft one. So I'm going to give you options. I like doing that. Because some people just want... Hey, thanks. Winnigan. Appreciate it, man. So, and see, Monday's going to be a little bit of drama and Mass Effect. Tuesday, I'm telling you all this now because I can't post a schedule up. And Tuesday, what fucking downloaded? No, I don't want that. Stop that. What the fuck?
Welcome everybody to our...
All right, let's close that off. I'm sorry, guys, but Tuesday would be BioShock. Yeah, Tuesday's BioShock. I don't have anything extra planned for that day. I may do some React videos on Tuesday, like reacting to funny pet videos or Daily Dose of Internet, that kind of stuff. Or Gordon Ramsay fucks up a turkey. Just to give him shit. Then Thursday would be VTuber highlights with Peppa Pickin. That will be concludes Phase Connect month. Of course, Friday will be the Thanksgiving feel good stream, which may turn into a mukbang where I'll be sitting here watching videos and eating a turkey dinner, which I'm kind of thinking that may be something I should consider. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'll come. Well, if I do it, I'll let you know. So in order to find out what I'm streaming, because I didn't do it today, and I'm sorry I didn't do a community post. Well, make sure you like and comment and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, because that way you'll get notified when I do a community post to let you know what time I'm streaming, unless I forget, like I did today. Like I said, most likely I will be streaming later for Phasmophobia. Okay, and I will see you later or see you tomorrow. All right, y'all have a good Sunday and just be nice to each other. Okay, I'll talk to you later.